Don't you? Whatever. So I was going to show the cards only, but I don't have time to be doing all that right now. So, Aries, this is the message I got for you when I was channeling and you came up. Sorry, I'm hitting the. So, anyways, your name, first, middle, last, or this person that you are dealing with that is impacting and affecting you may start with J, T, L, V, P, U, O, W. There may be a Leo in the mix. There may be a Virgo in the mix. Maybe a Gemini in the mix. Or this simply could deal with your siblings, first cousins, a work situation, or what have you. So, anyway, here's the message. Someone in this situation is acting very complacent or has been acting complacent in the past. And they are very much so in Delulu land. Okay. They're very delusional or have been disillusioned by a particular situation or how they are acting or reacting to situations that arise, dealing with money specifically, or like I said, a work situation. So, you know, maybe you or the other person has been like really, like I said, in delusionment. They back turn, I see nothing, I could care less type of attitude when it comes to certain mistreatment that may be taking place. Another person's burdens, so maybe your burdens, your pain, your suffering that you've been going through, and they've been witnessing it, but acting like it doesn't exist, acting like it's not real or that it's not that bad. You know, you're overreacting. It's not that bad. There's worse situations, blah blah blah. So totally acting blind and to the situations that are occurring to another person. So this they're very much selfish, okay? That's what's coming through. They're very selfish. They're very uncaring. And now or in the very much future, they're going to be feeling very guilty about how they reacted to your pain, your suffering, your the things that's been going on in your life. Or it could be you who's feeling guilty about not taking action and being more proactive and supportive to other people's pains and suffering, especially if you had the power to do something about it and you didn't. So put it where it fits. If it's not you, it's somebody close related to you who is definitely feeling the guilt now. It's very apparent. They are very guilty about their lack of action and support in the situations that's been going on. That's been very burdensome, very, very burdensome. Um, they invested in the wrong things, took unnecessary risk, possibly is a gambler or way too much gambling going on when they could be, you know, investing in better things, you know, making better investments. They probably overspent on pricey items, trying to keep up with the Joneses type of vibe, or keep up with appearances. Like, yes, I got a lot of money, I got a lot of wealth, but in reality, they are sinking in debt and owing a lot of people. They mismanaged their finances, probably going on trips that they could not afford. So there's a lot of materialism and just a lot of mismanagement of money. And it's all for the love of money. And remember, the root of evil is the love of money, not money itself. Money itself is not bad. It's when you just like, I gotta have it because I have to have it. It's a greed that comes with it. It's loving money over everything else, never good. So, anyways, they were doing a lot of silly things, a lot of reckless things, just because the money. So, I'm seeing a lot of fives. If you're seeing a lot of fives, threes, this is your message. Also, they broke some vows. They broke a lot of vows. They broke promises. They're experiencing a lot of loss right now, a lot of loss. So, like I said, there may be an Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Leo in the mix. There's also like a pyramid scheme type of energy coming with this as well, in which, they might have got tripped up or played by a partnership that they thought was going to lead them to more money, but it ended up, getting them shifted down the river type of thing. Um, so yeah, like a bad organization or something that has really got them, they're probably owing a lot of people. They're probably in debt to a lot of people. And like I said, experiencing major losses. So this is a karmic cycle that either you, well, any we're all going through cycles. So if you're learning lessons that you're supposed to learn from those cycles, then you move on to the next level, a higher level, you ascend to a higher level, and then you have another test after that lesson. If you pass the test, you move on up. If you don't pass the test, you got to retake the lesson and then take the test again. And if you don't pass, you're going to keep taking that test again and again and again until you pass the test. Okay, so the whole purpose of these cycles that we go through is to learn the lesson that we are meant to learn so that we can pass the test and then move on and to bigger and better things. And one of the rewards for passing the test is receiving wisdom. That wisdom you can take on for the upcoming lifetimes, for lifetimes to lifetimes. So that's what you're really seeking. You're not seeking physical rewards. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to get more money. I'm going to get, all these material things that don't really matter. You can't take that with you when you're dead, when you're gone. You can take that wisdom though. That's soul. That's a part of your soul, part of your Akashic records. So we don't want to remain in karmic cycles. We want to move forward to the next level, the next level, the next level. So this is a lesson for you as well as the other person, that if you don't get it right, you're going to just have to redo the lesson and go through this cycle all over again with another person, with a whole nother situation. It'll be the same thing all over again. There will be no changes. So you have to learn something from this situation in order to move on and not have to deal with this again. It'll be another level, another devil, another obstacle, another challenge that'll be tougher than this one, but it'll be new. It'll be different, right? That's how you know you're evolving. If it's the same thing over and over and over again, you're not evolving. There's something that you need to change. Also, you want freedom, you want truth. And you can't have that if you're living in a life of illusions. You have to have clarity on where you're going, how you're going to get there, and how you're going to invest into that, right? So, what can you do? What are you supposed to be learning right now? So, obviously, we're talking about money matters. So, expense, save, cut costs, resource, plan ahead, make an informed choice, invest your money wisely. So, yes, somebody definitely has not been investing their money wisely, and that needs to stop. Once you do this, you'll start winning, right? Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. So if your luck is down right now, it's going to get better, right? The wheel always turns. So if you're winning right now, it's to say your luck is going to turn. It might get real slow in the finances. So how do you prepare for that? You plan ahead. You know that it's not always going to be on the up and up. There's going to be some low time. So how do you prepare for the low time? Have you been preparing for the low time when you were winning? If you haven't, you're going to feel that. Okay? You're going to feel it. And you're going to have to learn the lesson from it. But the whole point is to learn it now. Yes. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. So you might not be in the job that you're meant to be in, and you'll know because you'll feel it. You'll feel that you're not a right fit here, that there's something else you, that you're really passionate about something else in your life. And so, if that's the case, then you need to start making those moves and planning for those moves to get there, to get to that perfect fit. And it's coming in, right? It's coming in if it hasn't came in already. What else, Spirit, for them to prepare to do for Aries? For Aries to get ready to prepare to do. How can they prepare? Be flexible with the opportunities that are coming your way. Don't try to overdo it or, have your hands in too many things, right? Too many pots. Kind of like reserve it to what works best for you in the moment. Okay? Because you don't want to overextend yourself, but you also don't want to be so rigid where you remove really, really good opportunities from your path because you're so like stuck on it has to be this way. Don't want to do that. And independence is coming. Independence is coming only if you allow it to come in. So if you're being too codependent upon other people for certain things, um, it's time to stop that, which is really weird because Aries is a very independent sign. But if you're dependent upon others, like let's say for your finances, because we're talking about money. So if you're dependent upon some other people or codependent upon other people when it comes to your finances, your stability in life, however that may be played out, then it's time to stop it. It's time to step into your independence and be strong, be brave, and know that it's going to work out. That you can step out on your own and you can do this on your own. You've been looking outside of yourself for the come up, and that's not good. You have to look inside. I think I said inside when I was supposed to mean outside of yourself. You've been thinking outside of yourself for the help in these things, and you actually have the ideas within you. You actually have that within you. You just have to put it into work. What is the final? If they put in the work, what will be the final outcome for them? I almost feel like I need to pick up my other cards. What will be the final outcome for Aries? Shedding. Shedding of old ways of doing things, old habits. You got to shed it all, and then you can be brand new. The snake is actually not a bad symbol, not a bad sign. It's actually a sign that you'll become stronger and renewed. It's like that Megan Thee Stallion type of energy where it's like, she had to shed people, places, and things that were no longer good for her, right? Before she could like step into that winning energy that she's now in which she's getting a lot of good recognition. She's getting a lot of deals. She's probably making more money than she's ever seen before in her life. And it's all because she shed a lot. She shed those people who were, holding her back. She shed those thoughts that were misleading her and self-sabotaging and making her have doubt. She shed certain business deals, and partnerships in order to be able to have better ones in the future and to be able to make more money. Thinking about that BTS situation, how she couldn't get that song out, but that's okay. She got another one out that's doing well in the charts. Like you have to shed some things in order to receive what is meant for you, what you truly deserve, and what's going to actually boost you up into a better situation, make you a lot, get you on your path, right? Get you on your path where you'll be okay. So it's time to shed. It's time to shed all of that so that you can be stepping into the room of abundance for you in your life. And that's it. And I'll see you on the next one. And hopefully you are shedding. Bye.